Florence!
Florence, over here!
Mother, park the hay!
Oh,
Pastor!
darling, let me look at you. Oh, darling. You look like you're 100 years old. When was the last time you slept?
I'm afraid the Crimean fever has taken its toll on me, Mother. But compared to others, I was let off easy.
Florence, you have the weary face of a servant, and I can't think of anything more lovely.
Thank you, Pastor.
Well, Florence, your father will be anxious to see you.
Oh, yes. It'll be good to get some rest before I return back to my work.
What? Florence, you can't be serious. You've just returned from the Crimean War. You've saved lives. You've made your point. Now it's time for you to come home and settle down.
I didn't go to the Crimea to prove a point, Mother. I went to help the sick and wounded. I pray to God that we'll never have to face the terror of war again. But if a war broke out tomorrow, I'd be on the next ship out. I'm willing to go where I'm needed the most.
Florence, if you're not going to stay, can I have your room? Parthay. My room smells like Grandma. Parthay, come along.
I'll be right along soon, Mother. I have some goodbyes to say.
Very well.
Florence, I'm so proud of you. Your nation is indebted to you. You know, I think a fellow by the name of Henry Wadsworth Longfellow even wrote a poem about you.
About me? Why didn't he write about the soldiers? They're the ones who gave their lives.
Ah, that's the humble spirit I love so much. Tell me, Florence, what will your next endeavor be?
Well, if I wanted to start a school for women who are serious about becoming nurses, would you back me? It would be a school where they can learn to work alongside doctors and study medicine. The nurses that graduate from my school will not be from the bottom of the barrel, but highly trained, highly educated nurses. If they are not fully prepared, they will not graduate.
I'm behind you, Florence. But you must know you're asking for trouble. Many professional men take a dim view of women anywhere else but in the home. But I'm behind you.
Thank you, Pastor. I'm going to miss you. You've always been an encouragement to me.
You've been an encouragement to me as well, Florence. I'll miss you as well. Looks like you have some more goodbyes to say.
I'm afraid this will be one of the hardest things I've ever done. I've grown to love these nurses.
I'll leave you to it then.
It was a pleasure serving with you ladies. You rose to the occasion and really stepped up for these men.
It was our privilege to serve under you. We just came to see you off.
So, will you be returning to the hospitals then?
Yes, right away. We have to make sure the nurses who are covering our shifts weren't negligent in their duties.
We have to make sure they're changing the sheets daily.
That they're making sure the patient's bandages are changed, that they're being fed and given the proper medication.
And that they have plenty of food and water. And that they have someone to talk to when they're feeling lonely.
Thank you.
For what, Florence?
Just thank you.
And so, another chapter of my life was finished, not forgotten. Late at night, I could still hear the screams and cries of our dying soldiers echoing in my mind. I would never be the same again. Over the next several years, I searched for a place to start a nursing school. St. Thomas Hospital in London seemed to be an excellent choice, and most were in favor of it, but some still needed a little convincing.
The board gave us everything we asked for in the budget. I expect to see lots of growth and progress very soon.
Good. Glad to hear it. People around are going to respect St. Thomas as the finest hospital in all of London.
Indeed. Take a look at this letter. Someone on the board must be playing a joke on us.
Dear supervisors of St. Thomas, we have received a visit and a request from a well-respected nurse named Miss Florence Nightingale, requesting that we host a nursing school in our facility. This school has been a vision of Miss Nightingale's for quite some time and is several years into the making. As you may recall, Miss Nightingale's name began circulating in the medical world during the Crimean War, when she led a team of nurses into the front lines of battle. Her assistance was nothing short of a blessing to the doctors and the soldiers there. Miss Nightingale believes that if young women are trained properly, they will prove to be an asset and will be able to work alongside doctors, serving them and their patients. Miss Nightingale will arrive by train this day. Please show her around St. Thomas and make her feel at home. We have given her the approval to begin making preparation for her classes. We currently have 15 young women interested in enrollment.
What do you think is behind this?
Probably the guys in the maternity ward.
Excuse me, gentlemen. Could one of you direct me to the hospital supervisors?
That would be us.
How may we help you?
My name is Florence Nightingale. I'm here to start a school for nurses.
All right, who put you up to this? Wait a second. I recognize you. You work in the kitchen, right?
A school for nurses? Oh, we must be desperate for practical jokes around here.
Excuse me?
Certainly you're not serious.
I most certainly am serious. I visited this hospital previously and was told that you two gentlemen would help me.
Miss Nightingale, I've read many of your medical articles. You put a lot of great work into them, and the work you did in the Crimea, honorable. But I just don't think doctors are willing to accept women to work alongside them. That's just something that will never going to happen.
Then open your eyes. The need for good nurses is huge. We haven't even graduated our first class and we're already getting requests from other hospitals for our nurses.
How do you expect the school to be funded?
I will pay for room and board out of my own pocket.
That's a very large expense, Miss Nightingale.
No, it's not. Not when you consider the overwhelming amount of good that it'll do for everyone. I believe in this with my whole heart. We can make a difference.
Miss Nightingale, please allow me to be the first to welcome you to the St. Thomas Hospital.
I don't think the world is ready to have women assist doctors. But if you truly believe in this, we'll gladly host your medical school for nurses. Please, follow us on a tour of the finest hospital in all of London. Come this way.
Despite winning doctors or supervisors out of our nursing program, it was an immediate success. On July 9, 1860, the Nightingale Training School opened, and by the end of our first year, our first class of nurses graduated. A year later, the Civil War broke out, and the need for nurses was greater than ever. But in time, my health began to fail, and I became less active than I was accustomed to being. But I continued to write my medical articles to make sure my nursing school continued to flourish.
Miss Nightingale,
Yes?
it's Sarah from the school.
Is everything all right, Sarah?
Everything's just fine, Miss Nightingale. Me and a few of the other nurses heard you weren't feeling so well, so we came by to check on you. Everyone else is right outside.
Thank you, Sarah. I should be getting back to the patients.
No, Miss Nightingale, it's fine. The nurses are doing a fine job. You can be proud. Miss Nightingale, please try to rest.
I pass my little light on to you.
I solemnly pledge myself before God and in the presence of this assembly to pass my life in purity and to practice my profession faithfully. I will abstain from whatever is deleterious and mischievous and will not take or knowingly administer any harmful drug. I will do all in my power to maintain and elevate the standard of my profession and will hold in confidence all personal matters committed to my keeping and all family affairs coming to my knowledge in the practice of my calling. With loyalty, I will aid the physician in his work, and as a minister of health, I will dedicate myself to devoted service to human welfare.
Some people make millions of dollars in their lifetime. Some travel the world, are married, have a family. I did none of these things. But I can't imagine a better way to have lived my life. My only regret is that I didn't reach more people.
Let us feel everything they feel. Let us be in the place where they are. Let us love with a love that's real. Let tears are shed for some who died. Everywhere that you go, there's a lot of woe, and if you dare, you can show the world you care for those who cry. One is all it takes. You can change the world with all you can do. One is all it takes. All it takes is only one, and it could be you. Maybe you'll be the one who will run to help the human race, make the world a better place. What will you do? Everywhere that you go, there's a lot of woe, and if you dare, you can show the world you care. It's up to you. One is all it takes. You can change the world with all you can do. One is all it takes. All it takes is only one. Now it's up to you. All it takes is only one. Now it's up to you.
Everyone so much for joining us for our presentation tonight. It's been just a fantastic run of the show. All these guys have worked so incredibly hard on it, and I couldn't be prouder. I think they've done a great job, and so just remember, one is all that it takes. Change the world. And right now, we've got some recognitions that we want to do really quick. Our seniors who have performed with us in our final production of the school year. So we want to honor them real quick. Well, we'll start over here with, let's see, no, we'll start here. Ben! Ben has performed with us in so many shows, and he dies in every single one of them. He's done a fantastic job. You get a giant put behind you here. Ben is just fantastic. Always a pro, fantastic guy. Thank you so much, Ben. Ashley. So Ashley, you may have seen her around the school. She does. She's a very fantastic singer. She does a lot of solos. You see her at the different other presentations. But this was her first time performing with me. The only thing that I can say is, why did you not join us any earlier? Yeah. I'll tell you what, I'll trade you one of these. All right. Well, we have got Eric right here. I think playing the role of William Vosberg was Eric's. Was that your first time performing ever? Oh, fantastic job. Of course, he also performs every Thursday for the elementary kids that just really enjoy seeing him come out. Great work, Eric. Thank you for all of your help. This is going to be the hard one for me, the sending off for me. But Matea? Now, Matea, for the last 2 years, has been my theater intern. Also, in this room and on this stage, we run a dinner theater called Play With Your Food Productions, and Matea came on and just started working so hard for us, doing all of our artwork. In fact, all those playing cards that you see that we gave out, she designed all of those. She worked so hard. She's got incredible artistic skills. The brightest future ahead right here, but I'm selfishly going to very much hate to lose her. But we're going to work together, correspondence. We're going to keep the artwork coming. So thank you, everyone, so much for coming. Thank you all for your hard work.